And welcome back to our top 10 list of neighborhoods in 2024. So if you're looking to move here from out of state, you're wondering what the best neighborhoods are, this is your definitive list. And today, coming in at number 6 is University, not to be confused with University Park or U Park to the east. And we're going to be covering everything that you want to know, where it's located and why it falls so high on our list of neighborhoods in Denver, what your commute times are like if you want to live in University, what the crime and safety is like, and of course, what is the real estate doing. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And first of all, where is University located? University is located on the south side of Denver, south of I-25, in between University and Downing to the west, all the way down to basically Dartmouth to the south here. And this is what encompasses the University of Denver right here. This is your entire campus. It's a large campus. And so that's why they call it the University neighborhood. Makes sense. So you're going to have a mix of some homes that are kind of college style homes mixed in with a lot of new build properties. But I would say in general, the University of Denver isn't your typical college campus. A lot more older students, a lot of law students that go here. And so it's not going to feel the same as like CU in Boulder, let's say. Now, starting off with crime and safety, as the norm in Denver, we're lower on violent crimes, but burglaries, theft, motor vehicles, we are on the higher side compared to kind of the national averages out there, and University is no different. So on to the schools in University. If you were to go to your in-home schools, which as we know, Denver is a big choice in community, you can kind of choice in anywhere you want. A lot of people do take advantage of that, but Asbury Elementary is rated a 7 out of 10, so it's rated pretty high according to greatschools.org. Grant Middle School is rated as a 5, but if you've listened in the other videos, I know Grant Middle School, kind of surprised it falls so far down on the ratings. It is a great middle school. And then South High School, again, rates as a 5 out of 10, but we've toured it. We love the school, actually, and so surprised that it gets such a low rating on greatschools.org, so take these with a grain of salt. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name's Alex Saldana. I've been a local Denver real estate agent since 2010, and I love answering people's questions about the Denver real estate market. So if you got any questions, feel free, call me, text me, nights, days, weekends, I've got you covered. Now, if you were to live in the University neighborhood, where would your shopping, where would all your amenities be? Well, most of them are going to be located close to DU, over here on Evans or University. We actually, one of our favorite sushi places is located here right on this corner. And so if we go in and drop our little guy, this is where we can see on Evans where you're going to have most of your restaurants at, right? This is where you've got your Chipotle, gas stations, grocery stores are mostly going to be along this stretch of Evans all the way down to University. So tons of great eating. We go here all the time. And so this is where you're mostly going to be going if you live in the University neighborhood. Now, if you need to get to the tech center, you're looking at about a quick 13-minute drive just to the south. If you're wanting to head to downtown, you're looking at about a 15 to 20-minute drive up I-25. And if you're looking to head out to DIA, you're looking at about a 30 to 35-minute drive. So you can see with its close proximity to I-25 makes getting around Denver really easy from the University neighborhood. Now, what about the real estate in the University neighborhood? Well, let's take a look at the top statistics for the neighborhood and break them down. Starting with how many properties have actually sold. In 2023, looks like we had about 142 properties sell versus 2022 of 172. So that's along the national average of sales being down in general. And so with interest rates and what they've done over the last couple of years, sales in general are down across the entire board. There are less buyers, but there are also less sellers. And then the median close price for the University neighborhood has been $760,000 in 2023 versus $770,000 in 2022. So a little bit of a drop, but not much. But remember, sales are down so far that it kind of skews the numbers a little bit. And then here, I was a little bit surprised because of DU. I just assumed that the amount of rentals would be much stronger than the amount of homeowners, but it actually looks here like we've got 42% of people renting in the neighborhood versus 58% home ownership. And then it looks like the average days on the MLS is 25 for the year 2023 versus 17 for 2022. And if you were looking to buy in the University neighborhood, this is generally what you're going to find. We got a lot of new builds from about that 1.5 to 2.5 million range. Then we're going to have some older homes that maybe aren't quite fixed up between that 600 to 900,000 range, and then we're going to have a number of condos in that $300,000 to $500,000 range, closer towards DU. So starting on the north side of the neighborhood, close to I-25, we have something like this on Franklin Street at 2.35 million, 4,700 square feet. This is a new build. Beautiful property. I love that siding. And the new build is going to be what you want. It looks like there's a little mother-in-law suite in the basement as well, but it's going to be everything you expect from a new build property. Then as we head south, something like this at 2 million, built in 2020 on a good sized lot, it looks like, but this is going to be another new construction home with everything you want. Beautiful fixtures throughout, wonderful kitchen. You have a good sized lot at 6,250 square feet. Then as we head south through the neighborhood, we can see we've got some multifamily new builds here. So these are going to be properties where you own like half of a duplex, let's say, $850,000 for 2,200 square feet. Looks like there's a whole row of these homes here. So it's going to be a new build, but it's going to be just a little bit smaller, but about half the price or less than what the single family new builds are selling for. So then going further south, this kind of gets out of what I would say would be the university neighborhood south of Yale here. But we're going to have some more expansive properties that are real showstoppers like this one. 7,400 square feet at 3.75 million. And this is just going to be a beautiful top of the line home all throughout, new construction. I mean, look at that kitchen with those ceilings, like 18-foot ceilings in this kitchen here, just remarkable. But once again, this isn't exactly what I would consider the university neighborhood if I was talking to somebody about it. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for number 5 on our list of top 10 neighborhoods in Denver. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free, call, text, and I'll see you tomorrow.